What's going on, guys? Ben here, and today we're looking at the Modern Warfare 3 campaign. Now, I have completed this all on Veteran already. I've tried the normal missions, obviously, the open combat missions, which are the new kind of tackle the mission your own way, and there's been a lot of discourse with this because you can clearly see the quality difference between doing like a normal mission where, you know, it's like the normal COD mission experience, very cinematic, streamlined. I really actually like the COD campaigns. You know, Modern Warfare 2 was really good. I really liked that. And the difference with this one compared to the first two games of this kind of remake trilogy as it was, is that we've now got these open combat missions. So we've got Precious Cargo, Reactor, Crash Site, Oligarch, and Goradam. And the thing with some of these is that obviously I'll just show some of the earlier ones. The campaign I did it on Veteran, probably took me about 5 hours on Veteran, including going back on Recruit and just picking up all the little bits and pieces on the open combat missions and just wrapping up the achievements and stuff like that. The reports of being able to smash through this on like Recruit or normal difficulty in 3 hours or so is probably absolutely correct. Like the only reason Veteran takes longer is obviously because you're one or two taps sometimes from just getting killed. So I feel like all the normal stuff, you can tell originally this was meant to be DLC. I think from you know, I think even the PS5 listing lists this game as a DLC and the achievements and everything like that. So just for those that haven't seen it yet or are you know, on the fence, we'll jump in to Precious Cargo, which is the first mission that shows you this style, and I'll give you a little idea of what it looks like basically. Okay, so I've already come in here. I've already like obviously discovered all the items and everything so far. I think you start normally with just the gutter knife. So this is how you would start the game normally. You start with just the gutter knife, and so I'll kind of just do it as if we were doing it normally. Yeah, there's the knife. There we go. Okay, and so we start like this. And first thing, having a mini-map in a COD campaign mission is a bit wild. And I think this is going to be, this is part of Kazakhstan. I think this is going to be part of the Warzone 3 map. I think they're going to have Kazakhstan as that. And you can see here, it's very Warzone. You've even got the parachute and stuff like that. We can come here. Do that now. Enemies are very what's the word? Oh, there we go. Let's get him. They did find me, but they didn't now, so that's all good. Yeah, it seems like there's very, you know, there's even armor plates and stuff, and it's just quite bizarre, you know, having armor plates in a campaign mission, and we're trying to find these like loot. It's almost like they're trying to get you to kind of like get used to the Warzone mechanics. So, you know, if you haven't played Warzone yet, you can kind of got some experience of this already. Before you actually you know, before you actually then jump into Warzone. Okay, so you can kind of get the idea here that the nice thing I do like about these is that you can play it. Oh no, that's poor. Whoops. Now it's all red because I shot the explosive barrel. You can kind of see here there we go. The thing they're going for here is what interests me. I don't think this is a complete write-off or like a terrible idea. Yeah, you get the snapshot and stuff like that. What I do kind of think is just how it's necessarily been executed. Because in these missions you feel noticeably, I mean obviously, you know, in these missions you noticeably feel like this is like almost like the Harbor Master from Warzone. Like the building inside is almost copy and paste. In fact, I would say it is a copy and paste. Because look at this. I don't think this map is in Warzone, but this... Oh. Oh, that was a terrible knife. That was a terrible knife. There we go. So, my main thing here is that this is all extremely familiar to the that was in Verdansk. Like this entire kind of building. And obviously from an AI point of view, Veteran is harder, not because they're smarter, but because they just run around the corners. The AI is pretty tacked on here. Like like he just runs right past me. Like I said, the AI here is harder difficulties don't increase how smart they are. This isn't because it's normal. Harder difficulty, like Veteran and Hardened, they just basically affect whether or not you're going to die in 2 hits or 4 hits. And obviously normal, you get a lot of leeway. And that's with the armor plates as well. My thing here is that obviously I don't mind them necessarily doing these open missions, and you know, it does give you something to explore. But the thing is that this is, for someone who's played Warzone, you feel a bit like you've been cheapened out, because this has been, you know, these are all open because I've already been here, already in the mission, but you know, you feel a bit like, ugh, like it's tacked on, you know. I think that's the biggest thing, that it's just a quick cash grab, more so than it probably needed to feel like. I feel like if they did this idea but with some original assets and stuff like that, and open kind of missions, I'm all down for them, like, you know, changing the plan around that, you know, changing the formula, and the formula works very well, obviously. You know, it's you know, you're getting IGN rating you a 4 out of 10, and IGN normally are always big fans. You're definitely doing something wrong. I think it's just a weird, it feels weird. I think that's the main thing.
Mosquito was online. Looks like a mosquito drone.
That's exactly what it is.
And like I said, coming from someone who overall, I think some people are saying like it's terrible. I actually don't mind the campaign. I actually quite liked it. I like the it's kind of like Fast and Furious as an action movie, isn't it? Like a shooting military movie. It's all big high stakes, and everything's all kind of, we've got to do this now, and all this kind of over the top action is the word I'm looking for. And that's absolutely fine. Like I feel like these remakes are really nice in terms of that story. And yes, the story was shorter here for this one, but I still like enjoyed it, you know what I mean? Like the overall theme. Could it have been longer? Should it have been longer? Yes, absolutely. But in terms of the actual offering, it was still, for me, I still enjoyed my time with it overall. But these missions, especially on the harder difficulty, because that's the other thing, right? If you're playing this on Veteran, and you know, if you know, I do like to get my achievements and stuff like that, and if you like to do Veteran for the challenge or for the achievement or whatever it might be, these open combat missions only checkpoint when you move forward with the objective. So the current objective is to acquire GPS trackers. So you, on Veteran, you kind of don't want to explore. You want to kind of just beeline to the objective, because if you die, you've got to do that all again, which is a little bit of a shame, to be sure. Let's pop the sentry turret down there. Just let them play with that for a bit. And like I said, I could be doing this way quicker. You you can probably, like I said, this is really going to be a really easy game to speedrun, just because you can go straight there, like beeline it straight away. Obviously, like I said, veteran, you're gonna get ripped to shreds, but we can grab this, and then we got to like plant the tracker on 2 containers, one that's near the ship, one that's up there, and you can basically just come down here and do that. And obviously I've already got the ascender. Oh. See what I mean though? This is normal difficulty and this is very nice. Like, just very comfortable. Oh no, I still want my silent shotgun. I do quite like the shotgun. There we go. Let's do this.
First one down.
Get that next one planted before they leave.
And then we just need to fly over here and get the next one.
Moving to the next.
And I think this is the thing, right? Is that if you are just beelining it, because there isn't really, other than like achievements, there isn't really any incentive to find these weapons, you know? And it's almost like it's built to be replayable, so that you know, come back and try a different method. There's no incentive. There's no need. There's no like real desire to do so. And so we just can run past all the enemies, put the GPS on here, end of mission. Thank you very much. And I think that's the biggest problem with these ones. I'll just briefly show you the reactor mission, which is the next one, which is also open combat. I believe we're playing as Price on this one. So, you know, we'll take it again. I've got the weapons on this one. It's quite cool having some stuff to collect, but it's like, once you've got it, it's kind of like arbitrary, you know? It's like, it doesn't really matter anymore. We'll take the, you know, you can even like run around with a minigun. You know, this is how like wild it is now. So we'll just skip the cutscene, jump straight in. And this is it, right? Like Warzone. Literally like Warzone. So, again, not sure if this one isn't familiar, but I'm not sure if this one is. So there wasn't anything familiar in this one, so I don't know if this is going to be in the new Warzone as well, but it's just a different area. But, you know, same kind of thing. You've got a mission open. We've got to destroy 3 helicopters and then head to the reactor, basically. The 3 helicopters you can see on the map. I think, yeah, the three helicopters here, and here. And we just got to blow them up. And you can do that any way you like, which is quite cool. Like I said, the premise of these missions is not a bad idea. I think the actual premise. But look, you can just go loud if you want and just go. We can just throw some grenades at it instead, kind of thing. You can use what's it called? Kill streak. There's kill streaks you can find around as well. There we go. There's one destroyed, and you can kind of act as like, you know, obviously you wouldn't normally have the minigun straight away, but it's kind of like just, this is why there's not as much replayability, because it's like you're not really doing anything off of this. You know what I mean? You're not achieving anything or making any progress.
Captain, still not picking up any radiation. Johnny, Garrick, anything?
Yeah, you got self-revive kits, mortar kits as well, and so we can actually like get the others really easily. And this is almost just to kind of show that, I mean, I'm still doing this on foot. Oh wow. Let me just self-revive here, because I forgot my melee key. All right, there we go. All right, let's. I have completed this on veteran, I promise, guys. not me almost dying on normal difficulty. The skill issue is real. Right, let's take that. And yeah, you can basically just charge through this entire thing. We've got an RPG there as well. We've got some armor plates. And that's my biggest thing with this, is that it's just not... It feels like the co-op single player missions from, well, that doesn't make sense, like the co-op missions on Warzone, or on the Modern Warfare 1 and 2. You had the co-op missions that you could do. How did you live? There we go.
Enemy helos close. Cody's ready for you. Likewise.
Okay. But this is very much like me just rushing through this, not caring. This is normal difficulty, you know. We can just charge through here. Do need some armor plates, maybe. And run in here. I'm just gonna mortar strike. There we go. Get some armor plates in.
Let's keep it that way.
Okay. I'm just gonna, oh, there we go. I'm just gonna run. Can we get through here? Yes, we can. And this recon bit's where we need to go next. We gotta take down that chopper as well.
Helo's got me pinned.
Hit it with a launcher, John. She went down there.
And there's a rope somewhere for us to... There's some anti-armor rounds. There's a SAM. Let's take that for a sec. And let's... I think there's actually a SAM on the roof, so let's use the mortar strike to destroy the helicopter. Actually, yeah. Let's put the SAM down. And we'll just put that down here. Let that fight. But you see what I mean? Like the AI, it's just poorly calculated. And obviously they got this big like kind of helicopter set piece, which, you know, previously in normal CODs that would be quite a cool thing that's going on. I think I actually missed the mortar strike. I think I hit. Oh, we did. There we go. And then we can rush in to this room. And that's the checkpoint. That's the first checkpoint, the only checkpoint you get this entire map. So imagine this on Veteran, doing all 3 helicopters, being 2 or 3 shot dead. Like, that almost makes it better. Like, I don't see the point in playing it on a lower difficulty other than just to complete it. Because at least this gives you a little bit more of a challenge, you know? A little bit more, and that's being generous. That's being very generous. But even still, you know, with this you can just run around and no, like, don't even hit you. And then you just hold off here. And then on Veteran, this actually is this part of the you got no cover, you're just getting peppered. You just have to smoke grenade this, and it just, you know, it becomes really frustrating. But this is literally, you wait here, rope drops down, end of the level, and that's basically the issue, right? Is that you can just beeline this. You can just smash those 3, get them done really quickly. And this is where the quality drops, I think, in terms of it's not very well thought out. It's they could have done so much more with these. So would I say, in conclusion, that these need to be scrapped completely? I would actually say no. I actually like the premise of them. I just feel like in Modern Warfare 4, which probably will be next year, let's be honest, I hope they listen to the feedback and they actually take on board that there's potential here with these. These could be way better. That would be my takeaway here. So we then just send them and then it's done. And yeah, I think it's not a bad idea. We'll leave it there. It's not a bad idea. I just wish that it was implemented better, and maybe next time they can do that. As of, is it worth the $70 or the £60 or whatever it is? I enjoyed it, but for the campaign alone, if you're just a campaign player, honestly, I'd wait till next year, and it comes on Game Pass probably with the Xbox Blizzard Activision merger. Obviously, if you're here for multiplayer and zombies, you're probably going to get your money's worth anyway. But even going back to like multiplayer, those are all the Modern Warfare 2 maps remastered, like all 16 of them or 14 of them or however many, not Modern Warfare 3 maps. So you see what I mean? This almost is like it was like planned DLC. Like they could have released those Modern Warfare 2 maps alongside the remake of Modern Warfare 2. That would make sense, right? Instead, we're getting Modern Warfare 2 maps with Modern Warfare 3. Zombies obviously is like, you know, we've seen a lot of stuff around that, bigger, more squads. That can be intriguing. I'm interested in that. I think it's going to come, whether it's worth it, it's going to come down to how much you play Call of Duty. I think if you like to just play the campaign, dabble a little bit in multiplayer, probably not going to get your money's worth from it, because the campaign's not even, you know, like I said, doing it normal. We did 2 levels in just this video. Some of these are super quick. Payload's not too long, but deep cover and passenger are super quick. Crash site's not too long. Flashpoint, like some of these I really enjoyed. High Rise was quite interesting as well. Some of these, oh yeah, High Rise is another one that's an open combat mission. Like some of these are really, really good, right? And then some of them are just, yeah, I don't know. In terms of how it looks and stuff, can't fault it. But yeah, I think I'm not scoring it as low as IGN in terms of their like 4 out of 10 that it's completely phoned in. Overall, the story, voice acting, the sound design and everything like that, I really enjoyed the actual, you know, as a package, that story from the first mission to the last mission. I enjoyed it. But what I didn't enjoy was the open combat missions with how they've been implemented. But kudos to the idea. I just wish they spent a bit longer with it, because at the moment it feels like it was just going to be the mission structure that are the fixed missions, and then maybe to pad out the time, because they were like, right, no, we're not going to do this as DLC now. This might be cynical of me, but maybe going, oh no, we're not doing DLC, we're going to do it as a full game. And then okay, great, we need to actually make this a bit of a fully fledged campaign now. So, but we don't have the time to do full kind of missions and stuff like that, so let's do these open combat kind of areas, because maybe the assets are already there. I don't know. If you guys have played it, let me know what you think. I personally, like I said, I'm mixed on it. I'd probably give it like a 5.5 out of 10 if I was rating it on numbers in terms of the campaign alone, mainly because obviously I've enjoyed the actual elements of the story. I just don't think the open combat missions really landed. You can rush through this really quickly. You know, money's worth as a question is the right thing to ask as well. There's not a lot here. Like I said, even on the hardest difficulty, you're looking at 4.5, 5 hours on veteran, maybe. And maybe that's just because I'm bad. I did get stuck on a few like places for a little bit, and then obviously about another 30 minutes to an hour to collect all the little bits you missed out and achievements and stuff, and then you can wrap it up and you're done within the kind of 6 hours or so. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care.